Bill be now read a second time, and I call the honourable member for Watson.
Thanks very much, Deputy Speaker. The bill that's before the House right now, there are three different principles or words that sort of come to mind: important, mundane and hopeless. Important because the changes that need to be made are important. Mundane because the changes that needed to be made are so simple, and hopeless because this has taken 6 years. 6 years! Now, let me explain first why it's important. When self-government was taken from Norfolk Island, you had to make sure that the Commonwealth now delivering the services, that the workers there were covered by workplace health and safety laws. Workplace health and safety in any location is significant. When you're at an island without some of the services that are available in other parts of Australia, workplace health and safety is particularly significant. So to make this change, which is to guarantee that when the Commonwealth's delivering those services on Norfolk Island, that the workers are covered by a workplace health and safety regime, was a really important thing to do. The bit that was mundane, to do it, they had to delete the words Norfolk Island in 4 different places and move the word "or" from after Northern Territory to before Northern Territory. So when you look at the bill's 3 pages, but even that's being generous. First page just tells you what it's called. Second page gives you the table of contents, and then the third page, the schedule, gives you the 4 amendments, all of which are identical. Delete Norfolk Island, move the word "or." That's all that had to be done. And yet, this has taken since 2015. Since 2015, to find where those 4 places are where Norfolk Island needs to be deleted, and to find those 4 places where you need to move the word "or," has taken since 2015 for this to occur.
What are you?
And if it was one of those things like the old bills that the now Treasurer used to bring in when he was a parliamentary secretary, where it was brought in as though it was getting rid of red tape, but it was actually removing commas, and it was a war on punctuation, and ultimately it didn't change anything. This legislation does change something. It does determine whether or not workers are protected, and it was not complex legislation to be drafted. We've waited 6 years. I'm not going to delay this a moment longer, and it's a terrible reflection on the government, both for their lack of respect for the people of Norfolk Island and the lack of respect for any worker who had to go there, that they've been willing to neglect this for so long.
The question is that this bill be now read a second time. I call the honourable Minister.